Signs he pretends to love you. You are probably having doubts and looking for signs he pretends to love you. And that can be such a terrible place to be in. When we are in a relationship, we try our best to make it last a lifetime. We all seek true love. A permanent kind of love. We all want our current relationship to be forever. One of the saddest realities of life is being in a relationship where your partner only pretends to love you. So, what are the signs he's pretending to love you? Here are some of them. He doesn't consider you as a priority. Are you making all the efforts to contact him? Make plans to go on dates? And even ask him to spend time with you? Do your boyfriend make excuses about his work, his busy lifestyle, his plans for the future, and ask you to understand why he can't make time for you? This only means that you are not one of his priorities. He wants a secret relationship. Does your boyfriend ask you to keep your relationship private? Is he always avoiding being seen with you in public? Have you ever gone out with him and he introduced you to his friends as his friend? While it is true that some people do not want to bring their relationship to the limelight of social media, it is a cause for worry if your man forbids you from posting his picture online. This might mean that he is not proud of you. He has not decided your place yet in his life, or has not made up his mind to commit to you. He just wants physical intimacy. One of the sure ways to catch someone who is lying about their love for you, is by delaying or denying him physical intimacy. If he only shows his sweet side when he wants physical intimacy. Other than that, he seems distant and uninterested in you, then he's faking the relationship. He doesn't want you to meet his friends and family. One thing is true about basically all men. They are egoistic. Men will strive to get the most beautiful woman in the room. They may not really like her that much, but they want to make a statement. To show off. To get bragging rights. They want people to know that they can be with the hottest girl and roll with the biggest boys. It is almost like their second nature. So, if a man loves you, he is also proud of you and would always want to show you off. He will not hide you away in some dark recess of his life like a prisoner. He will take you to see his family and invite you to hang out with the boys while they watch their team play. It is a red flag if you are with a man who does not introduce you to his friends at least. He does not show or say he loves you. When a man loves you, it is often difficult to hide. You can see it in his actions, you can hear him say it. And you can feel it from the way he treats you. When he is pretending to love you, it will be hard for him to express his love for you, either in words or actions. Words and actions of affirmation are important in a relationship, and they show how partners see each other. Even if a man is not vocal about his feelings, he will show how much you mean to him. A man who genuinely loves you will want to please and impress you. He sees something he thinks you'd love, and he'd get it for you because he wants to keep you happy. Men who love their partners go out of their way to show just how much they value them. Always remember, love is an action word. He shows no interest in your life. One of the signs he pretends to love you, is when he shows no interest in your life in any way. He does not really know any important date in your life. Even on your birthdays, he treats you as an afterthought. He calls you at the end of the day, stating how busy he was that he could not so much as send a birthday text to you. He has never asked you about your life before him, how you grew up, or about your family. It is almost as if he is an onlooker. When a man genuinely loves you, he shows interest and participates in your life. Only a man who really loves you will pay attention to some of those tiny, yet important tidbits of your life. He's always unavailable. Being in a relationship is having someone to depend on. But what if your partner is never there when you need him? Granted, your boyfriend isn't perfect. But at least he should show up and he should be present in your life. No matter how busy he is supposed to make time for you. You should see him making genuine efforts to spend time with you. If he really cares for you, then he has to make it a point of duty to always show up on your good and your bad days. But if he is never around, then there is a problem. He gives a lot of excuses. How does your partner react when you raise concerns about your relationship and things that pertains to your life generally? For example, you raise the issue of him not communicating properly, and instead of an apology and then actions to back it up, you get a string of excuses on how busy his life is and how you are focusing on things that do not matter. When you are in a relationship with someone, you try to please the person, to make them happy, relaxed, and assured in your love. But when you ask for these assurances, it is met with excuses. It could just be because you are with someone who is only pretending. He is never straight with you. No matter the kind of relationship you have with a person, lies and half-truths are red flags. People lie basically because they have something to hide. If he lies about his location, does not tell you the full story on why he wants to go on that trip, ignores your call only to tell you later that he didn't see it, or says he is going to a meeting only to make a U-turn and go hang out with his ex. Whether it be a small secret or a big one, deliberately lying to you means he doesn't trust you or doesn't want you to know what he's doing. He does not put you into consideration when making decisions. Your boyfriend is meant to consider your input before he makes his final decisions, whether it pertains to both of you or him personally. It is improper for you to hear of your partner's plan to relocate, to switch jobs or careers from someone else or without sharing his plans with you. If he takes vital life decisions without considering you, then that simply means that he does not value you. And what is the point of being in a relationship where your opinion does not matter and you are not valued as a person? It is imperative for two people who are in a relationship to share ideas, bounce thoughts off each other, and generally help each other grow. So, if these things are happening in your relationship, you may have to reevaluate your relationship. You deserve true love, not just anyone that comes in disguise. If you discover that your partner is simply taking you for a ride, you have to take a step back and assess the relationship. Ask yourself if that is the kind of relationship you want. If it is not, gently pull out and wait for true love to come knocking. You deserve the very best. Don't settle for less.